Yeah.
This is exactly what I'm talking about, right? And these are the things we need to highlight.
Posted a video about this earlier because I'd come across this in one of the WhatsApp groups that I'm in. This is absolutely horrific. I'm just going to bring these both up on the screen now. So the first image is this. Is that showing? Yep. So this is the gentleman that was injured in Greater Manchester over the weekend. So he'd been to a salsa dancing class and he was sat outside on the floor with a female friend and I think another male friend, and they were waiting for a taxi home. They were approached by a gang of 7 Africans who he believed they were Somalian. Now, he said the only reason he believes he was attacked is because he was wearing a crucifix necklace. So he was attacked. His friends managed to pull the attackers off him. And then this is the bit that's really disturbing. So the police arrested them, and then they've let them all go because I'm quoting here what's been said on here. They didn't have enough vans to process the criminals that have committed this, horrific attack. So the Greater Manchester Police are basically giving the green light for gangs of foreigners to
Wait, say it again. Say it again. How many Somalians were there?
7.
7. And they couldn't process them all at the same time?
No, they couldn't process them all at the same time.
But the police in Epping could arrest 16 protesters on the same day.
Yeah.
This is exactly what I'm talking about, right? And these are the things we need to highlight. When there is a gang of violent Somalians marauding through the streets of Manchester, attacking white people, Greater Manchester Police will happily say, nothing we can do about it. There was too many of them. We didn't have the resources. We couldn't all fit them in the vans we had available. We had to let this one go. Sorry, guys. That's the end of it. Line drawn underneath it. Let's all move on. But at exactly the same time, another police force has got the resources to raid the homes and arrest 16 people for going to an anti-migrant protest. Now, if you asked normal Britons across the political spectrum, I am sure the majority of people would say the more heinous crime was the crime of assault. The more heinous crime was the gang of men attacking a defenseless group of innocent people who came out of a salsa class. Most people would say the people at the protest, they might have got a bit rowdy, but is it really a crime? What have they really done? Does it really need an arrest? Does it really need people's homes being raided? But the police will absolutely prioritize white people who say the wrong thing over and above violent migrant gangs that are targeting white people. This is the core of the problem. This is just another perfect example of two-tier justice. 7 Somalians couldn't be arrested at the same time because there was too many of them, so they have to be let walk free so they can keep committing their crimes. But 16 white people who happen to do the wrong thing at an anti-migrant demo absolutely can be arrested at the same time in coordinated raids. This is the sort of thing that somebody like Rupert Lowe, somebody like Nigel Farage, these people should be all over this. This sort of thing should be trending. This sort of thing should be the scandal of the day. There should be a Twitter page called the Scandal of the Day that covers the biggest scandal of the day, or, two-tier justice in action, because this is a perfect example of that.